is about an attractive young lady who is setting up a friend of hers to be pranked.
You need to water this. Making a movie?
She gets ready with one of her friends who dresses up like some kind of criminal intruder.
This is a classic surprise prank.
Okay, that's her. Hi.
You know something is going to happen, but you don't know what. You can't tear yourself away from it.
We have to warn you here. What you're about to see and hear is disturbing. Exhibit B5 creates an internet sensation, sparking vigorous debate. Some believe it's really leaked trial evidence.
It feels real, like the shaky camera, and there are the sort of awkward moments when they aren't saying a lot.
Many others think this is a sick and twisted hoax.
This is definitely fake. If somebody gets hit by a car, you gotta keep your camera on your face and keep running after them. Our instincts are to drop and go help your friend.
So, what is the truth?
Well, I just got back from the funeral, so I'd have to say Exhibit B5 is pretty damn real.
Wait, there's no way.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bella, and I played Rachel on Exhibit B5, and I am all good.
Oh, that's more like it. Exhibit B5 is a ghoulish take on prank videos. It comes from the creative mind of film director Kyle Rankin.
I think people like to watch videos like this because, similar to getting on a roller coaster, it's skirting death. I think it's why horror is so popular.
Kyle has worked on numerous films, including The Battle of Shaker Heights, starring Shia LaBeouf, and the post-apocalyptic thriller Nuclear Family.
When I'm in between big feature projects, I like to do something kind of fun and interstitial just to keep directing, keep writing, and I usually want to challenge myself to do something I haven't done. So building up to a very realistic car hit, I thought would be pretty cool.
Kyle writes the script for Exhibit B5 and hires professional actors Marcia Monroe, Corin Nemec, and Cindy Bella to star in the video.
The shoot was really short and simple.
There was no special light, no special sound. It just was a flip camera.
It took about a full day to do it, but Kyle had, he knew what he wanted, and he knew, how he wanted it to look.
So now it's time for me to even the score. That's my promise.
The challenges that it presented were fun, which is, how to make this thing feel really real. Ways to do that are like the handheld shaky cam, having the actors interrupt each other.
Oh my god, he's so lucky we're not doing it at night.
But Kyle knows the believability of the video hinges on how realistic the climactic car hit looks.
It ended up being so much fun. It was kind of cool to see how it was made.
This 3-second special effects shot takes hours to create.
To do a digital effect, you shoot basically several layers. So from the top of these stairs, I shot the road empty, the car path, Cindy running into the middle of the street and jumping up. Then did a pass with the car parked on the hit spot and Cindy out there rolling on the hood in different positions.
Kyle then sends these layers to visual effects artist Zane Rutledge to work his magic.
Well, it's 3 shots stitched together in a couple of subtle and kind of clever ways. It's the original handheld shot up to a moment, and then the final handheld shot at the end, but in between we're seaming that together with a cheated handheld simulated in the computer.
To create that shot, Zane uses a process called rotoscoping.
It's this painstaking tracing, frame by frame, Rachel throughout her roll off the car hood. And by isolating her in that way, we're able to drop her onto the other shot.
But the devil is in the details, And after viewing the effect, Zane and Kyle decide Cindy's moves on top of the car aren't realistic enough.
Bouncing off of the hood, we didn't quite have the right movement on this arm, so we had to isolate her arm from another moment in time and then build a fake arm and animate it and then drop it in into its own little spot so we could get the performance we needed.
With the effect complete, Kyle sends the finished video to the cast and crew.
Even though I knew what was going to happen, I didn't know it was going to look that good.
When I saw it, it took my breath away.
I was blown away.
My mouth just dropped. It was so real. Even worse, it was me. It was me that I was seeing. Рэйчела!
Satisfied with the response, Kyle launches Exhibit B5 online.
Hey, Sherry here.
To add to the mystery, he releases it under a fake YouTube account name, Claudia McKinney.
So we invented a person, Claudia McKinney, and then her story was that her dad used to be a judge and that she was taking court evidence and putting it up on YouTube.
But Exhibit B5 doesn't catch on right away.
How's that?
Oh, you look like Al-Qaeda.
To help it gain momentum, Kyle reaches out to his friend Rainn Wilson, star of the TV show The Office.
I emailed Ray and said, hey, would you mind tweeting about this? He was like, yeah, man. He put it up, and it really took off because of that. So really, we owe the success of Exhibit B5 to Dwight on The Office.
Within a year, the video scores more than 6 million hits.
I had no idea that it would get the response that it did. Like, whoa.
Comments pour in from viewers debating its validity.
People arguing about, it's real because of this, no, it's fake because of these, top 10 things. And that's really been the phenomenon that's kept it going and made it go viral, is that argument. Probably the most distressing stuff was the personal messages that I would get as Claudia McKinney that would say, like, I could not sleep last night, please bring me back and tell me that it's fake.
We almost felt like we ought to tell that this is not real, that this was fake.
But online, Kyle does nothing to quench those queries.
I haven't answered any of those personal messages from people. I just kind of let them swing in the wind.
We may have exposed here that Exhibit B5 is pure fiction, but one thing about the video remains an enigma.
The real mystery behind Exhibit B5 is how can Corin's pants be that tight?
If he makes it any tighter, he was going to pass out from blood loss.
Chicks take over.